Hello, everybody. I am back twice yesterday, once earlier today, and now this. So I've done 4 in 2 days. Some of them were just messed up and didn't work, but still have them. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm here. Come on up. How do I? There it is. Guess I can't. That's weird. Huh. Well, we'll wait for everybody to get in here. Hello, Susan. How are you? For those of you that are just hopping in here, just, if you can, share me out. I shared it with all my friends. So anyway, what's going on with everybody? Hello, Susan. I'll get to our topic in a few minutes. I'm waiting for everybody to show up. I could just ramble and keep talking, but a lot of people start saying, "What's the topic?" Well, you have to rewatch it because you're late. Yep. Oh, there's happiness. He's already here.
Hey, ¿cómo está?
Hard taco.
Mukbang!
There you go.
So did you share it out with everybody?
I did.
Excellent.
But those, I don't know if everyone's getting the notifications though, but
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's weird. So it's weird. You said you got a whole bunch of new followers. It's the same thing. I was checking one of mine. It's like, that's weird. I got a whole bunch of all these weird accounts. Someone supporting us, which is really cool.
a lot of the people that came in earlier today, they all had profile photos. Some of them did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh, that's good.
it said plus 21 subscribers.
That's amazing. I got to check how many new subscribers because I'm promoting my travel channel, and but everybody knows my main channel, so who knows? But I got a big bump in my travel channel, so that's what I'm thinking happened.
But I finally made it to 35,000 or 34,300. So,
Nice. Next is 35,000. Next.
and get this, like sometime probably September, October, I did hit the 35K mark, but then it started dropping.
Yeah, yeah, because they go and they review the accounts if they're or, not active accounts or whatever. They just scoop them away. That's frustrating. I've
You know,
seen that happen too.
you work really hard for your channels, and then they do that to you.
Yeah, I think it's cruel. There's no harm in leaving them, so but they scoop them away, which is really bad. Really bad, man. Really bad.
And then I tried to share the link through the chat. It says YouTube rejected your comment.
That's weird. That happened. It happens to me too, but just try again. Work. Work. Oh, it was funny. When I use StreamYard on my phone, there's a lot of 10 steps you got to go through before you get online. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But I got in. Less steps on my laptop. You're on your laptop, I assume,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cool. That's cool. So you had a bang up day today. I'm just cooking some dinner. So so it's good. Uh, dinner is good. English muffin with butter.
So, with the new job, I know my travels are going to get pretty much taken care of with what I'm going to be making. So,
You're gonna be doing good.
yeah,
You're gonna be
I got the
damn good.
emails today that I passed the background check. Obviously, I do.
Yeah, yeah, of course, because you done job.
But I think my travels are going to come closer than I think.
That's awesome. Nope, there it is. There it is. There it is. Dinner's done. That is a great news. You just gonna have one client, I guess?
Yeah, it's just one-on-one companionship and just hanging out. Just make sure he doesn't fall.
That's awesome.
And I'm not racist, so it could be black or white.
There you go. That's good. Oh yeah. There you go. Done.
What did you say you were having? What is
English
that?
muffins.
Oh, that's dinner?
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause, I just need something like toasted English muffins. Mm.
I tricked somebody. I put real butter and I cannot believe it's not butter tub.
Did you? You switched the butter?
I did, and they ended up in a sane asylum
Why?
because they went crazy. They couldn't figure it out if it was taste like I can't believe it's not butter or real butter.
Uh-huh.
Then they went on a killing shooting, like a rampage.
Margarine's fine, but I prefer butter. I prefer butter. Au natural. Mm.
Everyone, he moans when he eats. It's okay.
Mm. Mm. So good.
And you drink water with bread.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
What do you drink with bread?
I drink pop.
I knew you'd say that. Not a sponsor.
Right, not a sponsor. I said that in somebody's live stream today. I says, not a sponsor. They said, ha ha ha. You know, that was about it.
Oh, not a good sponsor.
But I should say, cheers, my friends, not a sponsor, not just not a sponsor.
Mm.
But they'll get it.
Mm, 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 mm. All right, good.
Okay, Janelle, what is that? Jane Lastimoso.
Hello. Welcome.
Thanks for being here.
Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, this is a good time because my premiere on my travel channel isn't for an hour and 45 minutes.
Right.
Ooh. We'll drop the link. Paste. There you go. I don't know if you see it. There it is. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Private chat. Somebody.
That's me.
Oh,
Connect. Let's see. Still there?
yeah. Hello, Jane. How you doing?
Get a thumbs up. Okay, now I can post a comment. All right.
We love you long time.
Susanna! Hey, Jane. Jane's awesome.
You know her?
Oh, I do. Yeah. How are you guys? That's awesome. Yeah, so just promoting others, supporting other people's premieres. On Josh here as well. We support each other. It's all good. Well, it's all good.
Come on, folks. Really? Where's everybody? I shared this out like crazy.
You never know. People sometimes are busy, my friend. And that's okay. That is okay. That's what happens when people get busy. They busy. Get them on the next one. Right?
Well, I invited Sean and Bruce and Cher and Adrian and Lone Wolf. A few
Good.
others.
What's Lone's schedule like?
He's never around. He says, "Oh, can't make any promises, but I will try."
That's fine. I haven't seen him in so long. I haven't seen him in so long. But I can't believe you had
What?
such good luck today. It was today you
Yeah.
got the new job, right?
Yes.
That's fantastic. World record. World record.
I just hope this guy's not a dick.
Ah, you got to be a people person.
Well, they didn't take me off this load, and I'm like, okay. They
Boy,
took my pre-plan away. I wanted to keep the damn pre-plan. There shouldn't have been a problem there. Making it to Rock Hill, Connecticut, is it can be an issue, especially if Vince McMahon is driving his car 100 miles an hour on the freeway.
yeah, Bentley.
Oh, you seen that?
Yeah, sorry.
He was a freaking moron. Oh, I'm a billionaire. I can do what I want and screw people's lives up. I don't know, who cares?
Yeah, they let him off a little easy there, didn't they? 'Cause he was famous.
If he was black, they would have beat his ass. They would have drug him out of the car and didn't say a thing. Though they'd be yelling, but it's so much gibberish you don't know what to do. One officer is saying one thing, the other one's saying the other, and they just start beating the shit out of them with clubs.
It depends. I think 5%, maybe 5% look the 95% bad, right? That's the problem. So, but what do you do? Did you hear Josh had some good news?
Yeah. I talked to him before the live stream.
Oh,
The reason why I'm late is because I had to come over here and move the truck and check in and say, is my trailer ready yet? No, it's right here. I said, I'm going to back in. You just wake me up or whatever to let me know to take it because I got to get it out of here. I got to get delivered. It's 200 miles from where I'm at to where I got to deliver this.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive. So you guys are pushing it because you got to understand this load weighs 43,000 pounds. And I got to climb over mountainous terrain until I get into Connecticut. And
wow.
It bogs me down usually to like 35 miles an hour to get over, the Catskill Mountains.
Oh,
but the cool thing is,
in low gear and off you go, eh?
Yeah, but the cool thing is, I'm going every time I go that way to Connecticut. I'm going right next to Fishkill where they filmed the Super Troopers movie.
Ooh. Ain't that special?
Yeah, Ramathorn was cool.
Yeah.
he took the two Germans that were speeding, the German couple that were speeding in the Porsche that they thrown in jail. Ramathorn took them out of jail and took them home with him because they were swingers, and so was him and his girlfriend.
Oh,
and he's like, "Stop jumping on the bed." He's got a group of bananas in his hand, and she goes, "Oh, can they stay a little bit longer?" And he goes, "All right." He drops the bananas down. He goes, "Who wants a mustache ride?" I do. It's ridiculous.
Funny.
It's like, man.
That is funny.
I mean, I'm not down on these people. It's just way out of the ordinary, I don't think women want to see their men fooling around with another woman. I've never met one that would allow that,
No, that's correct. That's correct. There is the odd one that swinger couples come, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't judge them. It's just, I've never met a woman that would, be willing for something like that to go down like that. It's like, I don't know. It's bad enough that they think we're all a bunch of dogs anyway. I said, "Oh, I'm sure you got here. Your parents had an immaculate thought in their brain." And I told him, "No, it probably went down the same way my parents did. My parents had sex on plastic furniture in a rec room with padded panels on the wall. I know exactly what it was because that was what was in style back then." That's probably how I was made. In the damn rec room on plastic covered furniture with plastic panels on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Usually Italians have plastic on their furniture. Do your
I don't
parents
know.
plastic on it?
Having plastic on the furniture, I don't know who invented that, but I haven't seen it since. But it was a thing back in the 70s, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember my aunt had plastic on damn near everything. You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Keep the
It's not very
prestige.
comfortable when my the skin on my legs and my ass stick to the plastic and it feels like it's ripping my skin off when I stand up.
Ah. In the sun, it melts to your skin. Ah, that's funny.
Oh, the cool thing about that is, I mean, if you spill something, you just wipe it off.
That's right.
And if they're an old man like my step grandfather Joe, you know, whenever he cracked a rat, you know, and he ended up sharting a little bit. Just there's a brown stain there. Just take a little bit of Lysol and a
Ah,
bounty paper towel, a quicker picker upper.
ah, ah, ah. Hey, don't leave any evidence behind. DNA.
See, he was an asshole, and he's the one that everybody called one nut because he had one chopped off in a buckboard when he was a kid.
Oh.
Oh my God! I remember hearing the story, and it's like knocked the wind out of me right away. I just imagine that. You know, if he farts and it's really nasty, old man gases. It was okay and it was funny. But I remember one time we had chili one night for dinner, and I had some nasty gas after that. I blew a fart sitting on the floor next to him, and he was like, "Oh God damn!" So under his breath, and I looked over and he goes, "It's just as bad as one of yours." I'm only 5 years old when I said that. I remember that.
Oh, that's hilarious. Ah, ah, that's hilarious.
And God forbid when they use the bathroom, it's like, dude, you got to open that window. You got to step in the shower and then unlock it and open that window when you use the toilet. Oh my God, man! I opened the door because I had to use the restroom, and the smell about knocked it down. And it only took about maybe a couple of minutes, and then everybody started smelling it in the house. What the hell is that? I'm like, my Grandpa Joe just took a shit.
Yeah, I would say, did he flush?
Here, my mom had a sense of humor too. It's cooking a holiday dinner and everything. I remember my mom yelling in the living room, "God damn, that smells so bad! It's gonna cause my pies to collapse. My pies in the oven are gonna collapse."
Hilarious. Ah.
Oh, I had some creative, mouthy parents. That's where my sense of humor comes from.
Oh, your mom owned the bar.
Oh yeah,
Of course, she would have talk tough with the patrons, right?
yeah. On a board, and me and my cousin counted all the bullet holes that were in the shot in the ceiling. One day
Wow.
we took a
And that was it.
Hey, Veggie Trug. Hey, Charmaine.
Hey, guys. Woo-hoo. How you doing, Charmaine?
Oh, real good.
Remember me, Veggie Trug. Like and shared. That's awesome, Charmaine. Thanks. Susanna in the house.
I wonder why you guys couldn't hear me. My phone turned off. Well, the screen. Yeah, and the ceiling was painted black, And one of the welders from the railroad left his white. They always leave the damn white chalk everywhere. So me and my cousin, we got up there, got a ladder, and we just started putting circles around every bullet hole. And when my mom saw it, she goes, "What is that supposed to be? You know, make it look like it has got stars?" I'm like, "No, this is every bullet hole you shot in the ceiling."
Oh,
And she goes,
really?
she's like, "Jesus Christ, I shot that many times?" "Yeah, Mom, you don't pay attention, but you grab the gun and you fire 2 or 3 rounds in the ceiling, and everybody stops fighting
I see you, Charmaine.
because I know they don't want to get shot." Because in the South, those bar brawls you see in the movie, that was common on the weekends in the South.
Ah.
And 2 things starts a fight. Number 1, women. Number 2, a pool table. That's where your fighting usually gets started. And mostly it was women. Women would start shit. And I'm like, that's why, I don't pick up women at a bar that drink. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Because I've seen many women get 2 dudes fighting over her, and she ends up leaving with somebody else as they're beating their brains out. I remember because me and my cousin stopped these 2 from killing each other. She disappeared, and I saw her walk out the door with some other dude, and was gone. And they were complaining back and forth about the woman, and I said, "You talking about such?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "She left with somebody else." And they were both like, "What the hell are we doing?" It's like, yeah, guys, you don't want to come here and beat your brains out over a woman that's going to end up going home with somebody else. I learned this at a young age. Here I am, only 16 or 17 at the time, and I knew that. I learned a lot about the BS that women here in the West pull, and yes, it's BS.
Women want a free drink and maybe some fun on the side. I don't know. What do women in the bars want, John?
Yeah, well, there was one lady. She tried to act classy, but she wasn't when she was drinking too much wine. She's mostly drank my mom's wine coolers,
Right.
and but the thing is, she would get out of hand. Okay, and when you wouldn't buy her a drink, she says, "I'll show you my tits," and stuff like that, right?
That's
Now, inside the bra and everything, it looks nice, okay? But she's, here I am, I'm 17, 16 or 17 at the time, and she's like in her early 60s.
Whoa.
And I said, because she did it to me once, I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll just get you one that's on the house. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything because I've seen her do it before. Because I'll tell you what, man, it looks nice when it's in the brassiere. In German, they call them stop. They call it a bra, stop them from flopping. Okay. When she took that hook and let that bra go, it looked like 2 slinkies just came off her chest. Ugh. And I was like, "Oh man."
Oh, that's hilarious. 2 slinkies.
Pointing straight to hell too, and I'm like, no. See, that's why I'd rather have a flat-chested chick. That's more attractive than a woman with tits that sink all the way down to her knees. That's gross. That's why I tell these Asian women, don't worry about your breast size. Hey, if you're flat-chested or small, hey, that's cool. At least you're not going to have tits that go all the way down to your knees when you're in your 50s and 60s. Think about that. And I'm not lying. Trust me, I'm not lying. Because I've dated women that were flat chested, and I've dated women with double E cup boobs. I mean, those are huge.
Wow.
It's no big deal. I mean, there are some men that get all googly eyed over a couple of breasts, but I'm not talking bad about them, but I'm like, okay, they're there. They're like a hood ornament on a car.
good ornament on a car. That is a Mercedes Benz. No, it's a
Or you go to or you go to Texas and they got those longhorns on the front of the Cadillac, like they're a redneck pimp.
Oh, funny. Oh, that's funny. That's good. I like the
well, we do have one Filipina in here. I hope she didn't get offended.
Nah, people don't get offended anymore. Everybody's cool. Josh has allergies.
Or they don't understand what I'm talking about,
Mm.
or they don't think.
Bless you. Don't make Sean crap in his pants.
I'm glad I don't have that issue.
Bless
You know,
you.
if I gotta wear Depends and shit in my pants like Donald Trump, please shoot me in the head.
Everybody, Selexia's here.
Slexia, Megalum Show.
Hello.
How you doing, sis? How are you doing? She's awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, you got a nice load, Sean.
I'm sorry.
You got a nice load to take, so that's good.
Well, I'm waiting for them to get done working on my trailer so I can get out of here. I'm at the yard in Princeton, Pennsylvania. I came here just to get fuel because if I was able to get fuel and then leave, I'd be there right now waiting to get unloaded. But no, I had to take the trailer and wait for them to fix it in the shop. I'm like, I got to deliver these in 2 a.m.
Oh, there's something wrong with the trailer.
Yes.
What's wrong?
And it's at least a 3.5 to 4 hour drive because I got to go over the Catskill Mountains to get to Connecticut.
Mm. How's the weather down there? We got some snow.
Actually, it's not bad. They had a blizzard here a few days ago, and I'm like, it doesn't look like it.
Well, it comes and goes pretty quick.
I know in New England they got like 1.5 feet or something like that. It's like, I don't see anything. Everybody's asking me. I'm like, I don't see nothing. I said, I don't even see drifts of snow where they would have plowed the streets. That usually lasts about a month. It takes forever to melt that. But I don't even see that.
Yeah, same with us. You can't see it like on the streets, but you'll see a little mounds on where they plowed because it's so high. There you go. That's good. Now the food prices around the U.S. of A.
I mean, if the girls want to laugh, I mean, I know nursery rhymes. Adult nursery rhymes. I know those.
Hey, Sean, Darren, Bruce is here. If you guys want to say hey, I'm adding him now. There he is.
Hi, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
Hardly see you anymore.
He's right there.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I've been to Mississippi twice and still hadn't seen him. Delivering Kellogg's and beer once.
Nice. Nice. There you go, Bruce. How have you been, my friend?
Huh?
How have you been?
Oh, I've been all right.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Okay.
Good.
How about you? How have you been?
Great, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, no complaints. Just looking forward to spring.
Oh
And
yeah.
three, hopefully in 3 months, he goes over to the Philippines to bring his wife back to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's nice.
Woohoo.
Only took 2 years.
Correct.
Yeah, you should have did what I told you. You visit your consulate, invite the ambassador to dinner, make friends, and then say, "Hey, can you move up the paperwork?" I said, you could either do it now, and I can bring my wife home, or I can hump your leg right now.
He might take me up on that though. That's that was funny.
It's not necessarily bribery. It's just that's the way you do things in business.
Uh-huh. Right. That's right.
It's a tactic along the lines that if you've seen the movie Oscar Schindler, that's the kind of thing he would do.
Mm-hmm. Josh is putting his hand in front of the vacuum cleaner hose. That's what you get that sound.
It sounds like one of those battery operated screwdrivers.
I'm blowing my nose.
Oh wow.
That wasn't
Yeah.
fart sounds.
You got have you got allergies or something?
Yeah, major. Like it never goes away. And then spring's just getting here.
Yeah.
On top of winter allergies and all that. It just really
Well,
it hit me really bad.
this time of year is really bad with allergies if people can't tolerate the pollen that's in the air.
Correct.
Because everything is exploding full of pollen.
Yeah. There's nothing you can take, Josh?
I've been taking stuff, crack, rum, cola.
That's good.
The crack's not working because it's not the right stuff. It was powdered sugar.
Ah, that's sweet.
Bruce says, "Oh my, oh boy."
I like that. I like that thumbnail image you got there, Josh. Is that AI or is that the real thing?
Don't tell everybody. No, that's an old picture of I got with the characters at a parade.
That's cool. That's a
I wonder
great picture.
how long ago, because I just caught a short video of a security officer at Disney World, a female, getting into a fist fight with the girl that was Minnie Mouse. She took her head off, and then all of a sudden they were just going at it. And that whoever was Minnie Mouse was wearing that security guard out. And I'm like, this is freaking awful. Disney World, this is for kids. I mean, people can't behave themselves, especially the workers there.
I'm surprised. That'd be shocking. Absolutely shocking.
That's why there was 2 times I delivered alcohol to Disney World. I've been there twice, not as where I can enjoy the park. When you look at the like, if you look at a poster or something at Disney World, and you see Epcot Center, and you see that tree line at the bottom. Well, just beyond those trees is a warehouse, is where I was delivering alcohol. And when I went into the warehouse, from the floor all the way to the ceiling, any kind of alcohol you can think of. And I'm like, you guys serve alcohol? This is Disney World. They're like, yeah. I'm like, well, alcohol and children don't mix. At least in my world.
A lot of the restaurants do.
Yeah, but I just don't like it around kids, is what it is, especially a place like that.
Yeah, they make more profit on alcohol as well, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about it myself. Man, I'm like, damn, I'm starting to sound like Uncle Buck. Talking to that clown, get in your mouse and get out of here.
I'm not going to drink some alcohol if I'm going to entertain some kids. He goes, "What are you, Mother Capri? You ever tried this stuff? Get back in your mouse and get the hell out of here."
Yeah, like he's driving a Volkswagen Beetle and it looked like a mouse.
Hilarious.
Niall's mom rented a clown, and then the black kid was like, "Ah, man."
Well, none of them liked it. We're like, we're too old for clowns. I think it would have been funny if he said, "Hey, bring the stripper out." I've been like, "Who you been hanging around with?" Because that's what some more along the lines my son and his friends would have said at that age. Yeah, mind you, when I did the bikini competition, my son was a freshman in high school with his football buddies. I wouldn't let him up on the panel, okay? I had him on the phone. They could see what's going on, and I was counting their scores if I needed them.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it when they saw Bootsy Bonita. Now they like Nika the most, and she didn't even place. But the football players of my son, they liked Nika. She got a nice booty. It's like, guys, knock it off. Okay. But when Bootsy Bonita, when they saw her, my son's laughing and he's holding up the 6 and the 9. And that's when I muted and I said, "See, that's why I won't let you up on the panel."
That's funny. That's right. You know your son well.
But they really liked Nika the most out of all of them that competed. That night was crazy anyway.
Crazy.
And then my trolls tried to make me feel bad. I'm like, "Hey, that wasn't my idea. This idea happened 5 days ago because Boot and Sammy approached me about doing it on my birthday." And I'm like, "All right, I'm not going to say no. I mean, who would?" Especially someone like Bootsy Bonita. I mean, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. She did well.
Yeah, I could tell why they like Nika more than all of them, because Nika, she's thick the way the boys like their women.
Okay.
She's not fat. She's maybe a little bit chubby, but guys like that.
Yeah.
And when she turned around and her butt jiggled, they were like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I was like, "Yep, that's my boy."
That's hilarious.
But the sad thing is, his girlfriend moved away. They were together for over a year. It broke his heart.
Oh, she moved away?
Yep, she ended up moving to Southern Cal
Oh, wow. That was
because
devastating.
it was part of her father's job, his work and all. And I'm like, she was a freaking kicker.
Yeah.
He goes, "That was my girlfriend." I'm like, "That's hard to tell you, son. That sort of thing happens at your age."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Do you stay in touch?" I mean, you could at least do that. But he's already got these 3 girls he's got a debate on which one to take to the prom.
Oh, okay. You should take all of them. You should take all of them.
Yeah, my brother was in that conversation. He was like, "Junior." I was like, "What? Which one's got bigger tits?" I'm like, "Don't teach my son that. I mean, come on."
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
That's because he's into that sort of thing, women with big knockers. It's like, look, if they got big knockers and they ain't got any personality, so what now?
You need the whole package. So is he going to try and keep in touch with her? I'm sure he will try.
If I was in his shoes, I would.
Yeah.
Because he's only got another year to wait, and then she'll be 18. Because she was a junior in high school, and she's got one more year to go. This is my son's last year of high school. I was like, damn, I was looking forward to seeing her at your graduation party.
Yeah, there you go.
I said, no, but I can invite all them others. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and invite all them other girls. I'll help you pick one out.
There you go.
The problem with my daughter's graduation party, it was great. She had all her friends there. Problem is, she had a disagreement with a couple of them. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are you girls fighting over? You've been friends since y'all went to kindergarten together. She goes, I didn't like what she said. I'm like, Beth, you're gonna get the what'd she say? I'm not gonna tell you. I'm like, you're gonna hear the weirdest things. I mean, don't ruin her friendship over this. You're out of high school. You're done now.
Did you know
Until
what he's doing or what he's thinking?
she told me what they were saying, and it was like, I'm gonna forget I heard that. the two of them started having a crush on me, and I'm like, they're only 18. They're like, they're 18, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I know it, but still, but they're girls in my mind.
No, that's for sure.
I mean, what are they doing looking at a man for, especially their friend's dad? And she goes, this happens all the time. I'm like, what do you mean this happens all the time? She goes, yeah, Susie over there had the hots for so-and-so's dad, and they were caught alone together. I'm like, that's all right. I don't need to know anything else. And I'm like, is this all this weird shit happening in this town while I'm gone all the time? Because I'm way out of the loop, I come back home, and my daughter, Kaylee, she's in 8th grade. She'll be a freshman next year.
Yeah.
But she was witness, and she's usually quiet. She's soft, and she's the quiet type. But she witnessed it, okay? And everybody was made in a rumor about the principal, Mr. Mead, and they're both married, having a relationship with Mrs. Black. And they were supposedly screwing in his office or whatever. And my daughter, and she wouldn't lie. She goes, Dad, yeah, I saw it. I'm like, what do you mean you saw it? She goes, remember when I got really sick and I went to the nurse's office? Well, his office is right across from the nurse's office. They did not know I was in there. And when I got up to use the restroom, they had the door open. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. I said, Kaylee, don't share that info with anybody unless an adult asks you.
Wow.
And then come to find out, hell, everybody knew that they were screwing around.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, geez, man. I'm like, Jesus, are these people from, I know we're close, but this can't be Kentucky.
That's crazy.
I was like, what else is new?
How was your winter?
But see, my daughter Beth, she is a daddy's girl and she's very protective, but only if she approves. And she's approved a lot of people that I should date or whatever. And I'll never forget it. The first time I ran into an issue like this, she was more like a daughter to me than anything, because I seen her grow up with my daughter Beth. They were in cheerleading together and everything. And she was always telling me, Dad, she's a good friend, but she just won't quit. And I'm like, quit what? She does nothing but talk about you. I'm like, what about me? I'm an old fart in her eyes. She goes, no, you're not. She likes you. I'm like, she's a child. She's like a daughter of mine. I don't know. It's like, what are they teaching you kids at this school?
Yeah, I didn't know that young kids had a fetish for older.
Oh yeah, it's pretty frequent over there. Shoot, man, there's a couple of seniors my son's graduating with that are engaged to men almost 20 years older than they are.
Wow.
And I'm like, and I look over at my ex, and I'm like, this sounds like Kentucky. Like, or West Virginia. That this is really getting weird. I said, I'm just glad our kids aren't this screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get them through high school and into adulthood on their own. So you hope you bring them up right, and that's it, right?
Well, the thing is, Robin is her name. She's 21 now, same age as my daughter Beth, and they stay in touch. And she's coming to my son's graduation. Her and her sister.
Mhm.
I mean, it's weird. I mean, even I know my daughter's 21 now.
Yeah.
They had this commercial about where the father hands his daughter the keys to the car so she could drive, right? And you see her, she's all, 20 something year old. But when they pan back to him and then pan back to the girl, it looks like she's only like, 5, 6 years old. I totally understand that because that's the way I still see my daughter.
Yeah, that's true.
I know she's a woman and everything, but I still see her as that child. It's like, no. I'm getting a bleeding stomach ulcer just thinking about it, to handing her the keys to a car. Even though she drives, it just makes me nervous.
Yeah. Your kids are always your kids, no matter what age.
And I remember my mom saying that. Here's my mom a year before she passes on. I'm 54 years old. You may be 54 years old, but you're still my baby child. Like, what? She goes, I can get out of this chair and still whip your ass. My mom said. I'm like, okay, Mom. I said, if you can find the belt or the wood is what we called it. She goes, I'll find something around here somewhere. I said they took all your toys away, Mom. Oh, and that really settled. That's when she started cussing at me. And I said, now you're talking like my mom. You're still there, Ma.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She goes, I'm gonna get about ready to get out of this wheelchair and kick your ass.
Did you have to discipline you when you were younger?
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
She was like her mother. If you got angry and you used profanity, my mom would squirt napalm. Well, we called it napalm. It was a palm olive dish soap on your tongue. And you'd go over to wash it out in the sink, and your mouth would explode full of suds. That's why we call it napalm olive.
That's funny. Yeah, soap in the mouth. That was it. You talk bad, they wash your mouth up with soap.
Bruce, am I bringing back memories for you too? Because this is way back in the day,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember a lot of that stuff.
Did it ever happen to you though?
I never had my mouth washed out with soap, but that's because they never heard me.
You got away with a lot. He's trying to say.
Well, that was one thing I did get away with was a dirty mouth. I got away with it because they never heard me. I was, I never said things within their hearing range.
That's right.
Yeah. But there was other things though that, my parents had their tactics.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when my grandfather would say something out of the ordinary, here I am pointing at him and looking at her, like, okay, is he going to get the treatment?
Oh yeah.
He's an adult. He can do whatever he wants to. Okay. He was just talking about you. Say it again right in front of Grandma. how them native women couldn't resist that German sausage.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Or my mom's dad. Hey, remember the 4 B's of Wisconsin: beer, brats, bikes, and broads.
That's hilarious. That's crazy. All the bees. Never heard of that one.
Well, that's what comes out of Wisconsin: beer. There are some beers that don't even make it out of the border of Wisconsin.
Why is that?
Like they only make it and they sell it there within the state of Wisconsin. It doesn't make it out. Now there are some that are territorial that make it in northern Illinois, parts of Indiana and Michigan. But that's about it. And it used to be old style.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some like Hams, it only gets in the same area. There's some brands that just don't make it outside of that area. You know, because of the German culture. A lot of your Germans, when they immigrated to America, they went to Minnesota or Wisconsin because it looks like Germany there.
Ah, yes, they have some German towns there, right?
Yeah, well, it does. It looks like you're in Germany. When I went to Germany the first time, I'm like, this looks like Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Wow.
And Florence said, I hear that a lot from all the other American friends I got. Like, it's true. It looks like Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Wow.
Like Taiwan, from the plane, it looks just like Colorado.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I even told that to Barry. I said, Barry, look out the window. Or Barry, look out the window. He goes, what am I looking at? I said, doesn't that look like Colorado to you? He goes, yeah, it does.
Wow. Mountainous. Mountainous.
Yeah. Guys, I got a premiere that starts in 1 minute. So I'm going to step down, Josh. And if you're still on when the premiere's over, I'll come back.
Nice seeing you, Bruce. Have a good
Nice seeing
premiere.
you again, Bruce.
Nice to see everybody. All right.
Bye, Bruce.
And yeah, all right. Take care.
Take care. Adrian!
Hey,
Adrian.
Hello, Bruce, John, brother Darren.
Well, you missed Bruce. He's got to run.
It's okay. I was busy here. So
about a minute, so I need to go.
You got
All
it.
right. I'll see
Bye.
y'all later. Good
Bye.
to see
take
you.
care, Bruce.
All right. Bye-bye.
Nice to see you, Adrian.
Nice
It's
to
been
see you.
been a long time since I saw Bruce.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't get on very much, I don't think. Where are you at today, Sean?
I'm at the yard in Pinson, Pennsylvania, waiting for them to get my trailer done so I can get out of here and make it to Rock Hill, Connecticut before 2 in the morning, which is
Okay.
going to be tough.
Yeah, it's 4 hours.
4 hours drive from where you're at.
Yeah. It's getting over those mountains is what make it time consuming.
It's understandable, my friend.
Yeah,
He's
the
got
Catskill
full
Mountains.
load coming. Got a full load.
That's what she said.
Hello, Josh. What's going on?
Not too much. How are you, sir?
I'm here. Supporting you in your life like today. So
He made it.
I made it.
That's what counts.
And your mom's taking a siesta?
She's in her siesta mode now.
Nice.
Resting and sleeping now.
Nice.
If you
Oh,
say,
and Josh, this is for you.
if you say to an old person, I'm going to go take a siesta, and they'll say, who the hell is siesta?
What the hell is that?
Oh, I was wanting to
For
ask
you,
since you
Josh.
guys are here. I know Josh has heard from Malona that she's okay. I'm just wondering, okay, what about Clarita? Because they've been getting hit by missiles, and I was like, anybody heard from them guys? Is they're okay?
I'm glad to hear Alona's okay.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, but I can see Alona saying, "Oh, it was all right. It just rattled my liquor cabinet a little bit."
Yeah, because she's in Abu Dhabi. But they're only going for the. I don't know where the military bases are in Abu Dhabi, but also now they're going for what else are they going for? Well, the airports, but that's only Dubai.
Well, they both live close to Strait of Hormuz.
Wow,
They're right next to it.
that's right.
They can sit out on their front porch or go to the beach and watch all the ships get hit a mine or something, or get hit by
I think
rockets.
there's only 3 going through, but now more of them getting permission, so and they're gonna let more go through as long as they trade in Chinese yuan.
Yeah, but I mean, like, hey, I'd get permission both sides. I said nobody's going to shoot at me if I bring this ship out. What do you got? I got food. I got bullshit. I got no weapons. I just need to go over to China.
Yeah, yeah, you get permission. They'll let you go, especially if it's going to China. Yeah, so crazy, 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 crazy. How's everything in Texas? Oh, Adrian's got his mute on. He's got his mute on, but he's in the house.
Somebody let Cher know that I'm on. She's always fun.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Did you do it, Darren? I'm laying
Very
down.
good, yeah. Very
I'm
good,
not
yeah.
near my. I'm not near my phone.
Says, yeah. Already done.
Just relaxing until it's time to get latched to the trailer.
Yeah.
I just hope
Did
they
they give
know
you
that
an ETA, Sean?
I'm sorry.
Did they give you an ETA?
Yeah, 11 o'clock. I
Oh,
said that gives
wow.
me 3 hours. I said this load most likely is not going to make it on time.
Yeah. Well, you can't do anything about that. You only do what you can do.
Do they penalize you, Sean?
No, because they know I'm here at the shop, and it's like, you know, that's probably why they didn't repower it, because they knew it wasn't going to get out of here in time anyway.
Ah. What do you mean repower?
I was trying to get somebody else to take the load, and then I could get it empty and just go to New Berlin, New York, and get my next load on my pre-plan. I was already pre-planned on, but they took that away. It was a Chobani load from New Berlin, New York to Wilmington, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
There you go. There you go.
But I'll know when the trailer's done, because they'll come knock on my door and say, "Go ahead, take it out of here."
That's good. Maybe they're generous. There's only 11, but it could be. That's a
Well,
guess.
I know the yard dog don't mind, because it's already bad enough trying to find a drop in a trailer anywhere in here, especially with all the bobtails in here. It's really crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeehaw. Oh, good. Ah, yeah. I still got 40 minutes to my premiere. Bruce will be back before that.
Oh, Bruce said he was going to come back? That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And check to see if we're still alive. It's all good.
Well, Josh, the next time you talk to Alona, See if she knows anything about Clarita, because I know those two hang out with each other. They don't live far from each other.
Well, I didn't talk to her. I just saw her. She had a story on Facebook, and she was on like 6 different planes or something. I don't know where she was going.
Well, she probably.
But I did ask her how's she doing. We're all wondering, take the mask off, whatever.
Or she's going to be lucky to make it back home there to Abu Dhabi.
Where is she now? Dubai?
I know a lot of people are trapped there that are
Or is she
Americans.
in Africa? I don't know where she is. Where is she, Josh, do you think?
I think she's with black guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, because no planes. Well, Dubai airport I know is shut. But I think Abu Dhabi they got some planes out. Saudi Arabia they got some planes out. Oman's
Yeah,
fully
but
open.
the UAE, there ain't nobody going anywhere.
Not
And
Dubai.
and
Is Abu
Riyadh,
Dhabi same?
I'm not sure about them, but those two, Riyadh, they're not going anywhere. They're Americans trapped there. They can't get out because nobody's wanting to get out of a plane, or they're not wanting to let a plane take off. In fear it's going to get shot down.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I don't know how many. Like I know Israel, they got. Now they have those splinter bombs or whatever, but there's maybe 100 or something that'll go through there per night or something. I don't know. But they're very, very strategic about those American military bases. I think they just did. There's a military compound in, I guess, in Saudi Arabia that was on the news.
Yeah,
The drone.
he was asking people in other countries to help us with this training for a moose. Even Japan, and it's like Japan cannot come to our aid or anybody else's aid militarily.
Too far.
Well, that's not it. It's because of their constitution that was rewritten after World War II.
Oh.
They're not allowed to go in a capacity of military action like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But our leadership don't know that. Here I am, just a dumb truck driver, and I know that.
Yeah. It's
They're for defense only. All right, it's like my trailer's done already.
Yeah.
I just got to knock at the door.
Nice.
Now I got to scramble and get everything out of my way. Crap.
That's good to be ahead of schedule. 10:10.
No, I'm not ahead of schedule. I'd be ahead of schedule if I didn't have to wait for the shop to work on my trailer. I'd be there already.
Oh, yeah.
Because I came here and got fuel about 3 or 4 hours ago.
Whoa.
I'll be able to tell you here in a second. I've been here for almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 49 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
But I'll tell you this much. I bet you a lot of people in our government and people who support that side didn't know what I just told you about Japan.
Right. Yeah. Well, I just heard they let all part of the Doge, all the experts in oil and gas and energy that was part of the government, they're all fired. So No more expertise in the government.
Yeah, I called it douche.
So is that your what yard is that? That's the
Princeton, Pennsylvania.
uh, at your own company's yard?
I'm sorry.
At your own company's yard?
Yeah, yeah. We got 3 main yards: Princeton, Pennsylvania, Springfield, Missouri, and Salt Lake City, Utah.
Nice.
Now we have some smaller ones, like in Moni, Illinois. All right, I got to take the headset off. I think I got to crank my trailer down. Hang on.
Mm. Fancy. Fancy.
I'm kind of upset that half the people I had that I talked to today weren't back.
Ah,
Then I had some yesterday, different ones. And I was like, oh, well, I've been doing quite a bit of live streams, like 12 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour.
this one's doing good so far. You got an hour and 11 minutes. And counting. That's pretty good. But people have their own lives, Josh, so they come if they can come. Don't worry too much about it. You might get tired. You never know. All good. It's all good. And your allergies are holding back. That's good.
Yeah, for a little bit. It's usually really bad in the mornings.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Well, is that Sean walking right there?
Oh. If it's Godzilla, that's him.
It's funny. I was watching a Family Guy clip, and they had Godzilla trying to attack Haiti, right?
Okay.
But when he got there, he noticed it was already wrecked and burned and everything else, and it was just torn up. And when he stepped foot on land, he's like, he started growling and screaming, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And then he went right back in the ocean and just swam away because he couldn't destroy it. You know, he wanted to do it, but then it was already done.
That's right.
So it shocked him. He's like, "Somebody's already been here."
Another Godzilla. Oh, wow.
But it was a cutaway. Peter said something like, "It's like that time when Godzilla attacked Hades."
You made it.
No, I just don't understand why.
You understand what's going on?
I think his mic went off or something.
No, I'm right here. I was looking at my GPS, but no, what happens is I crank my trailer down to drop it, but I don't crank it to where I'm struggling. I just where it hits the ground, the landing gear, and I use my airbag dump, so it lowers the ass end down. So when I back up under it to cook to it, it lifts the trailer up, so it makes it less stressful to crank a trailer to where it's just the skid plate. Well, when the yard dogs get a hold of it, the landing gear is like makes it 2 feet away from the skid plate. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Novices?
Yeah, mine was like a foot away from my skid plate. That's why I had to get out and crank the trailer down. And yeah, it's not easy cranking down 43,000 pounds.
No, that's true.
And I hope I can be able to get out of this obstacle course in the yard here. Look carefully at how many bobtails are in the here.
Yeah.
I got to maneuver through these bobtails parked in the area.
Just can't.
There's another.
Put it out.
I got to go where he's going, and this is going to be a tight turn with a 53-foot trailer.
Oh, you got the full length.
Oh yeah, I just was waiting on my trailer. I got it now. I'm trying to get out of here.
53 footers. Well, that's pretty much all the trailers, aren't they? There's not too many that would be. Everybody uses the 53 footers, no?
Well, there are cargo containers that are 60 feet in length, but
Wow.
those are pulled by day cabs. A full-size truck like mine can't do it. I mean, we could do it, but not legally.
Gotcha.
And then there are 28 footers, which they use as pups, doubles and triples. But on Interstate 80 and 90 through New York, Northern Ohio, Northern Indiana, Pennsylvania, on Interstate 90 and through New York, they do super doubles. 253 footers.
I know what a double is. What's a super double?
253 footers.
All right.
And it's mostly Walmart doing that.
Yeah. That must be tough on a truck, though.
That's the only stretch of highway in America that they can do super doubles on. Now, they can do California doubles. That's a 53-footer with a pup.
Okay.
That's mostly out west.
Well, that must be a lot of weight for a truck to pull, too.
Trucks can easily pull it.
Oh, really?
It's just a legality thing.
Mm.
And certain states don't allow some combinations like that.
How's the job doing, Josh?
Yeah.
My job at Dollar Tree left me hanging for 2 weeks without any hours.
Whoa.
What the hell? So what did you do now?
I found a better job, and it's going. I start probably the first week of April.
So Dollar Tree left you hanging, huh?
I still have the job. I've got other jobs too, but my manager came up with the fact of, well, I didn't have any extra hours for you. I said, why am I off for 10 days? I didn't request it. I can't afford a vacation for that long. I'm not going to sit around at my house doing nothing. And he kept saying well, if I go over the amount of hours I'm allowed to have each week or month or whatever it is, then I could lose my job. That's what he told me.
Yeah, but it's not your problem. He should have a reason for you not to be on schedule.
And he won't
He
give me
should
that
give you a
reason.
reason for that, man. That's
But
bullshit. Excuse my language.
I was already telling everybody else, I've got people I work with that come in 20 to 30 minutes late for their shift, and he gave hours to them.
That's not fair. You see, here's the thing, man.
There should be a minimum amount of hours per week. Like in Canada,
Look,
you get 20 or 40. So minimum 20, max 40. So giving nothing for 2 weeks. That's
Look,
crazy.
instead of giving those people hours for showing up late, they should give you those hours, Josh. That way you have money coming in your pocket.
And now I got to start over with them, it seems like. I mean, I'm still with them, but I'm saying I would feel like when he finds hours for me, why did it take 2 weeks?
And have you on for 10 days? That's stupid.
Yeah, what if he does this again in about another 3 months? Because I've been with him that long. And here comes June or July, and it's like, really? I see a pattern here
Josh,
now.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you do a good job, you show up on time, I think he'll give you more hours.
I always do.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping this new job will just totally just knock everything else out of the box.
Yeah, it sounds great. That sounds great. Real good, real good.
I think Sean went to the CR.
I think so. Got to do something.
I told him he can pee in a cup if he has one.
I think some of my bottles, maybe one of those 2-liter bottles.
I could mail him a urinal from the hospitals.
Yeah, that's right.
And he just pulls over and acts like he's got to get out of his truck on the highway and pour it out.
There you go.
And make sure the grass is dead.
Well, he's got to drive straight.
I try to drive straight too.
Adrian!
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I'll be down in about 6 minutes. And then for my premiere, flex my premiere. Yeah, see how you guys are doing I was waiting for Bruce to come back.
If he comes back.
He's back. He's back. So you a late night person, Adrian?
Who?
You like staying up late?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, sometimes. I ain't got nothing else to do though. Just up around Netflix and watch movies. That's pretty much all I do, pretty much.
Oh yeah. That would be good.
That's what I'm doing right now. Netflix while I'm here.
There you go. There's Sean. That yet, Sean?
I'm watching the WrestleMania Vault. Watching all the WrestleManias from past until now.
Wow.
Adrian, have you watched or seen Axel F?
Axel F. No, not yet. Is that on Netflix, Josh?
Yeah, it's Eddie Murphy's Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh, I will. I haven't seen it yet.
It's called Axel F. Axel Foley.
On the way.
I'll keep that in mind.
On or something? Or just Wade. It looks like Sean got it weighed.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, but I already knew my weights. Yeah, if they do another Beverly Hills Cop movie, since his name is Foley, they should bring Mick Foley in as a relative.
Nah,
I
don't
know
if
you'd
they-
do it.
Oh yeah, if they pay him enough money to do it, he will.
Mel Gibson announced that him and Danny Glover plan to do Lethal Weapon 5.
Those
And
two guys are old. How the heck are they going to do a part
Yeah, they're
5 of
old
that?
for. Yeah, that's
Who
what I'm
does?
saying.
Who's going to want to do a Lethal Weapon 5? They already got a Lethal Weapons 1, 2, and 3, and 4. What would make them want to do a 5 now? Those two guys are old.
yeah, they're all old. Like Joe Pesci's the oldest. He's coming back.
He's coming back to it too? Wow.
Rene Russo's coming back.
He's going to be as Leo Getz, Joe Pesci.
Is
Yeah,
Joe Pesci going to be Leo again?
Yes.
Well, good. When are they scheduled to start doing that, Josh?
I'm not sure, but he announced it. Mel Gibson did.
Well, okay. Then I guess that's going to be good to wait for then.
I know it probably won't be this year because Danny Glover is going to be here in my state in July.
Well,
They're coming out with a 20-year anniversary of the first ever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it won't be until 2027.
yeah, but I know that
They pushed
he's
it.
doing.
They pushed it. They pushed it
doing
back until 2027. from that one.
I already saw the interview. He's doing the Passion of the Christ too. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Is Mel
why are you
Gibson
doing a part 2?
Maybe from the Passover after Jesus' ascension to heaven, maybe. That's the first Passion of the Christ is like the crucifixion of Christ.
Yeah,
His
but that'd be
resurrection too.
that would be touch and base where a lot of religious nuts went crazy because they did the Passion of the Christ, or not the Passion, the Last Temptation of Christ. It was about the 3 days he was dead. It's like you people don't know what happened, and these religious nuts were saying it's by the devil and all this. Yeah, go smoke your weed somewhere else. It's just a movie.
See, nobody knows what happened after Jesus Christ died. Nobody knows. But here's the thing: when Jesus Christ, after he died, he was buried, but his spirit went down to hell, or Hades, as they call it. Conquered death, got the keys of Hades, and all the people who were there in Hades they went to heaven. On the third day, Jesus Christ rose from the dead. He conquered death. That's the way he did it.
Darren.
In the Bible, it's there.
Yeah.
You just got to read it.
Oh, gotta get my premiere.
Darren.
Yeah.
3S Mom said, hey.
Hey. How you doing?
Sounds like more people are starting to come in a little bit more, Josh. That's good.
Yeah, I was telling everybody else, get this. I was on earlier today, and I inherited 21 new subscribers within 10 minutes.
Congratulations, my good friend.
Well deserved.
Very well deserved indeed. Indeed, very well deserved.
But if anybody wants to see the best movie when it comes to the life of Christ, the movie Jesus of Nazareth was the best. It's long.
It's on Netflix, so I can watch it there too.
Isn't it like 6 or 7 hours long? It's really long.
Well, they have it on Netflix, then yes, I can watch it.
All right, I'll be stepping down, and I will see you guys soon.
Arrivederci, senor.
Keep on trucking.
We'll see you again soon, Darren. So, Sean, you got your load now?
Yeah, hopefully I can make it to Rock Hill, Connecticut by 2 in the morning.
What time is it where you are right now, this minute?
10:31.
You'll get there. I know you will.
That's 3.5 hours. That's about how long it's going to take for me to get there.
Well, you'll get there. You're just going to take some time.
Adrian, it's funny what you said to Sean. You got your load in you, or something like that. That's kind of sick. Got your load in you?
Whatever that means, I have no idea.
I
I
ain't got
don't
another thumbs
know.
up. Here,
Adrian
let me
gets
go
it.
put a thumbs up for your live. Hold on.
No, Sean, I don't want to go in detail with that joke, but
And that place is all clotted up to hell and back.
All right, Josh, I gave your live a thumbs up.
okay. Appreciate it.
How's Marion doing, by the way?
She's okay. She's trying her best to do better, but she's never going to leave. It's permanent now since October.
Yeah, okay. Well, just I'm praying for her to be okay.
Yeah. But,
Hope she's being seen by good doctors while she's there.
oh, yeah, they've got everything. Eye doctors, regular doctors, dental. They bring a big truck full of their dental equipment. They set up over there.
Good.
Unless it's surgeries, they have to take their transportation van to take them where they need to go.
But don't they need your permission for that, Josh, for surgeries?
Um,
Or not necessarily?
I'm not her guardian or anything, so my mother is. But yes, if it comes to something like that, they can just go ahead and do it.
Okay, that's good. That's good, I guess. If you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, it's been a while since you've done live, and it's been a while since I've been on here. So,
Yeah, it's always great to have you, sir.
well, of course, you and me've been friends for a very long time, and I know what you're feeling right now, and just know you can always talk to me if you ever need to talk.
With your pants down or up?
Up, not down. Sorry.
Okay. Sean
So-
says, I heard you. Yeah, LV Mixed Games. She's the 3S mom in there. She's a really good, close, awesome friend of mine.
Okay, well, I'll check her channel out later.
Yeah, go ahead. She's got 20 of them.
Holy shit. He's got 20 channels. What the hell?
Yep, 5 phones, a tablet, a desktop.
Well,
That's somebody that's got too much time on their hands.
Well, she works too and stuff, so she's in Hong Kong.
she's listening. She's welcome to check my channel out. Subscribe. I'll be able to subscribe right back to it. Hello.
Oh, I've never seen an advertisement for a radio station in many years. They got a radio station here called Froggy 101.
Wonder what kind of music they play.
I don't know. Some, God damn it. Yeah, because of the frog, some right winger will probably say, "Oh, it's probably the liberal stuff." No, maybe the radio station owner likes frogs.
I'm gonna drop my YouTube channel link so everybody can subscribe to my channel, Josh.
Okay.
I'm only gonna do it once. I'm not like you know who dropping it every 10 seconds. So I'm not like
That's why he's not going to ever show up here because I don't want all that mess in here.
of course not. Give me a sec. I'm going to drop the link of my YouTube channel so people can just subscribe and check things out. There. There's my link to my YouTube channel, guys. Please look at my videos, give likes, comments, and subscribe. Subscribe back to being your help.
Yeah, did you send the link to Tammy?
Me?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't like me.
Why?
Because I did a weird noise being funny, and she took it to heart that I was imitating or bothering Ellie's for some reason. He never really took it like anything, but she did. And when I was in Darren's, that's where that happened. I was just, I'm doing this, and he didn't take it like as a offensive thing. But Tammy said, if you don't like it, Josh, how about if you just leave Darren's live? And then I left, not because she said, but that's how it was. I mean, I don't know if she's over it now or remembers it, but Cher has a great kick out of it when just when I do that.
Brett Glasgow.
Hey, Brett. Hey, Maze Vlog. How you doing?
Wow, I haven't seen those people in a chat in a long time too.
Yeah, Brett's probably been working at his job.
Yeah, the other day, since our military base got hit in Iraq, they played Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast. That was hilarious.
Yeah, gas prices jacked up the wall right now, so this crap's over.
Yeah, when they wrote that song, it was our bombs being dropped on Baghdad, but now it's the other way around.
Seems like it's completely different now compared to those.
Bombs over Baghdad. But I don't like the censorship. They're not allowed to. We're not allowed to see footage of Israel getting hammered by those hypersonic missiles. And from what I've been told, it's really bad. I'm like, no, I want to see that, and so does everybody else. I know I'm not the only one saying it or cheering it on that Israel's getting a dose of its own medicine. I'm like watching a hockey game here. A shot from the blue line, bam! Yeah, he scores!
How much more longer are you going to be on today, Josh?
Well, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. I've been up since 4.
So you need to rest then.
Yeah. I'm about to fall asleep on here.
Well,
Usually I don't do these late ones. I like doing it during the day, but hardly anybody shows up. Whatever. So
most of the people sleep at, All right. All right, I'm gonna watch TV for a little bit. I'll probably crash you out early tonight.
All right, thanks for being here.
Hey, no problem, Josh. I'm here
Okay.
for you always, buddy.
All right.
Shared the Brett said he shared it. All right, Josh. You have a good night.
You
Say
too.
hello to your wife for me whenever you go see her.
Yeah.
Tell her I'm praying for her and that I love her.
Okay.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
See you, Sean.
See you, Adrian.
Sean, I hope you get there to your destination safe.
Oh, I'll get there. It's just when. Is it going to be on time at 2 in the morning? I know I'm going to be dog ass tired. And as soon as I get open the doors and back into a door, I'm going back in my sleeper and I'm going to sleep.
Cool thing is you get to fart in your own truck instead of having to go somewhere else.
Don't have gas. Because I watch what I eat. And like I said, one time I had nasty gas and it was from eating that spicy chicken sandwich from Subway. Don't eat it anymore. Don't have that problem anymore.
But everybody gets the queefs.
Not me. Got a high fiber diet. Eat right. Plenty of water.
It just fiber makes you have to go quite a bit.
Not really. Well, if you don't have a high fiber diet and you got colon issues in that area, yeah, it's going to affect you that way. But once you have a high fiber diet and you keep up with it, it doesn't affect you like that.
But do you actually eat like if you were extremely hungry, like a buffet style kind of thing, or like how do you like what happens if you're extremely like, oh damn, this is nice?
Well, since the pandemic, they took out all the buffets in the Petros and TA restaurants. And yeah, I used to get the buffet, but I mostly ate the salad bar. Fresh fruits and vegetables.
There is this place down a little ways down the street from here, and it's a restaurant. And about 11 a.m. or noon is when they put their buffet stuff out, and every day is different. And I think $11.95, $12, whatever, is a decent price for all you can eat. But it wasn't like Golden Corral or anything. It wasn't that big.
I won't never eat at Golden Corral anymore.
I know you had the
Uh,
shits.
blood. When you shit blood, that's the first sign of colon cancer. So yeah, I was a little bit worried about that until I had a sigmoidoscopy done, and he asked me where you've been eating. I said it's a new Golden Corral that opened up, less than a year ago over here. Stop eating there and find out what happens. Stopped eating there, stop shitting blood. I said, he goes, I don't know what they put in their food, but it's irritating your colon. And I said, you're not the only one that is having this issue. There are other people having the same issue. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the food tastes good to you or not. If it doesn't agree with your colon, stop eating it.
I guess everybody's different because sometimes I can go there to eat and not have any issues.
It was pretty bad. And it took about maybe a month and a half, and I stopped passing blood. I'm like, that's the issue. And that was like 18 years ago. And since I stopped eating there, haven't had an issue. Like I said, if you pay attention what your body is saying versus what you want, it fixes issues. Just like the spicy chicken sandwich. I think it tastes really good, but my colon doesn't agree with my colon.
But I'm going to probably get off here.
All right. But and just keep in mind, that if your colon is doing something like that and you stop doing it, yeah, you'll live a healthier life. If you ignore it and just continue, it'll progressively get worse and worse. But you got to pay attention and listen to your doctor, and through trial and error you can figure out what an issue you may have of what you're eating is negatively affecting you in certain ways. Stop eating it. Stop eating at this place. Fixes the issue.
Good talk, son.
All right. You take it easy, Josh.
Okay, thank you.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Time's over.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for showing up.